Hello everyone, I'm Aisha M, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, MGR College, Hosur. I hope you all are doing good and safe at home. Today I'm going to give a short presentation on graphical input devices. Artificial life, a major subfield of complexity studies, is fact-free science, but it excels at generating computer graphics. John Maynard Smith. So let me start. What is an input device? An input device is any peripheral used to provide data and control signals to an information processing system. Let's see what are the input devices. We have keyboard, mouse, trackball, spaceball, joystick, digitizer and graphic tablet. And these are the application based input devices. We have data glove, touch panel and image. Let us look one by one. The first one is keyboard. As we all know, keyboard is a device. It is used to enter the text strings. And where we use keyboard, wherever we wanted to enter the text string, shortcuts to many functions. And keyboard, especially in graphics, we use keyboard to provide screen coordinates, menu selection, gaming control and for entering many graphics information. Let us move on to the second one, which is mouse. Mouse is a handheld box used to position the screen cursor. Wheels and rollers. Nowadays, laser lights on the bottom are used to record the position of the screen. Generally speaking, there are 2 or 3 buttons used for operations like recording of the cursor position or invoking of a function in order to increase the number of input parameter, etc. Even additional devices can also be included. Example is Z. And what is this Z mouse? The Z mouse has 3 buttons, a thumb wheel on the side, a trackball on the top and standard mouse ball underneath. This provides 6 degrees of freedom to select the position, rotation, etc. And where we use Z mouse? We use Z mouse especially in animation and AutoCAD. Here are some of the facts about the mouse. The mouse is invented by Douglas C. Engelbart, an American inventor. The first prototype computer mouse was made to use with a graphical user interface in 1964. It was patented on 17 November 1990. Now I would like to move on to the trackball. It is a 2D positioning device. It consists of a ball held by a socket containing sensors to detect the rotation of a ball above 2 axes. User rolls the ball to move the cursor. They are often mounted on devices such as keyboard and Z. And next one is, I'll focus on spaceball. It provides 6 degrees of freedom. It has a fixed device. Movement detection is done using strain gauge. Cursor can move in any direction. It is more efficient than trackball. And we use applications of trackball. It is used in a CAD workstation, animation, sometimes on special workstations such as a radar console in aircraft, air traffic control room. And people with a mobility impairment use trackball as an associative technology input. Next we'll move on to the joystick. A joystick, it is used to steer the screen cursor and it consists of a stick pivoted on a base. It has 1 or 2 push buttons as input switches to perform certain actions. Most joysticks are used in 2D but 3D do exist. The distance moved from the center position corresponding to the screen cursor movement in the direction. And joysticks are used in gaming consoles, 3D animation, and used to drive machines like cranes, mining trucks, hydraulic, and etc. Now we'll see the data glove. The data glove used to grasp a virtual object. It uses the sensor to detect the hand and finger motion. Electromagnetic coupling between signals provides information about the position and orientation of the hand. And data gloves is also used in animation movies, visual effects, and gestures can be categorized into useful information to recognize the sign language and other symbolic functions. And it is also used in 3D virtual environment. We'll see a digitizer. A digitizer is a common device for drawing, painting, or interactive selecting coordinates position of an object. Typically, it used to scan an object and to input discrete coordinate position. One type of digiter is a graphic tablet. Now we'll see what is graphic tablet. A graphic tablet is a computer input device that allows one to hand draw images and graphics. Similar to the way one draw images with a pencil and paper, these tablets may also be used to capture data or handwritten signal. The common drawing tools used to draw are hand cursor and stylus. And what is the stylus? A stylus is a pencil-shaped pointing device. Now, where we use graphic tablets? These graphic tablets are used in generating computer graphic images, creating characters for animation, technical drawings, CAD, and hand animation. Now we'll see image scanner. A scanner is a device that optically scans images, printed text, handwriting, or an object and convert it into a digital format. When the scanning is performed, the gradation of the grayscale or colors are recorded and stored in an array. Once the image is scanned, any kind of transformation can be applied to the object. Then we'll see light pen. Light pen is a computer input device in the form of a light sensitive wand used in conjunction with the computer CRT TV set monitor. It allows the user to point to displayed object and to draw object on the screen. The position points are highly accurate and sensitive. It generates electrical pulse which records the position of the electron beam. And these light pens are not much popular. And we'll see some of the facts about the computer graphic. Today, the computer graphic industry is one of the brightest and the most upcoming industry. Right from the television advertisement to animation, everywhere computer generated images or graphics are always used. Now we'll see what is it slide. It means where we are using graphics. We are using graphics in the 3D computers, film, television shows, commercial, simulators, video games, etc. And why it is used? It is used to make manipulating visual effects a lot easier. We can change little things easier like miniature models, etc. And this allows us to creation of images that would not usually be able to create with other technology. And this computer graphics gives us a single artist the capabilities to create such scenes without actor or scenes, simply a computer. Since CGI began, it has given a small companies and artists the chance to create amazing films, games and other art of their own. How this works, how they will change. First, the image has been taken from a computer file and that image has to be converted by a computer software and that manipulate the lighting and reflections. Then it creates a photorealistic image and this image is combined with a 3D model of object, hand, keyframed movement, and then the models are constructed out of geometrical vertices, faces, edges in a 3D coordinate system. After that, the objects are molded much like real clay, working from simple form to a specific details with various sculpting tools. Then finally, the animation system is set up to deform the CGI model. So this process is called as a rigging. The virtual doll is given many controls and handles for controlling movement. Animation data then can be made using motion captures or keyframing by a human animator. When this computer graphics interfaces begins? It begins in 1980s. The first used in the movies 1973 Westworld. The first 3D wired framing in the sequel in 1976, which is nothing but Future World. Then again they started using in 1982 Tron, The Last Starfighter. These are the two films of use CGI for visual effect. Then when we go back in 1990s, in the 1991 Terminator 2, the best visual effect and Beauty and the Beast. This is the best picture, had seamless CGI integrated into scenes. And then again they started in 1993 Jurassic Park, 1994 Forrest Gump, 1995 Toy Story. Again it continues. Then when we see 2000s, the creation of new CGI, the CGI becomes the number one source for visual effects. It was possible to create a virtual stunt double, camera tracking, flocking, visual sets, etc. And when we see these slides, it shows you the behind the scenes of Avatar movie, the virtual cameras, how they were used. And these are the films and visual effects, some of the industries. They'll use computer graphics, animations, etc. And this sites where you can browse lots of information about the computer graphics. So I'm going to conclude my presentation with this quote: all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Thank you so much.